Hey everybody, we're right back at you at the 2024 Northcoast Championships. And right here, I got my main man, Johnny Savage. Johnny, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited to be back. It's been a long journey, and, it just feels good to be back in Northcoast. Northcoast feels like home. It's kind of like one of those things where once you come, you know everybody. Everybody's excited to see you. And it's always a good experience, so I'm happy to be back.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, let's see, you were the 2017 Fitness Model Search Overall winner.
Yes.
Now let's go. Actually, when you talk 2017, that was a few years ago. So
oh, yeah, it was a few years ago.
That makes you an OG. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So let's go back to the night of 2017. What was that feeling like when they called your name?
The night that happened on stage, it was kind of like one of those miracles or one of those blessings that, that you asked for, and it finally just came. It was transformational. It was beyond my belief for a minute, because leading up to the competition of Northcoast, I'm a man of faith too. So, I asked God for this opportunity, and I just trusted my faith and just went with it. And the day of Northcoast, when they called my name, I was just like, I was speechless. I didn't know what else to say. So, I was just forever thankful, and, I enjoy meeting everybody here. Like I said, everybody here is a good human being. Everybody's so passionate, and it's just good to be in this kind of environment.
That's nice. Mm-hmm. That's nice. Now, tell me, since then, have you turned pro or anything like that?
So I didn't go pro. I competed in a few other competitions outside of Northcoast, and I got second and third place for men's physique. Third place in the last competition, because they said I should have been in classic bodybuilding because I had got a little bit too big.
Okay.
But these days I usually stay at least 2 months to prepare. Like if I want to compete for a competition, I'll always be ready. So I'm still like kind of showtime ready whenever I need to be these days.
Okay. Well, you look great. So I'm assuming if you had to compete next month, you could do it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So y'all heard that. Give them a call. Now, actually, I know you do a little personal training in that. So if some of our audience wanted to get in touch with Johnny Savage, how would they get in touch with him?
You can either get me on Instagram by Johnny5000X, don't forget the X part, or you can hit me up on Facebook personally, Johnny Savage himself. So
that's good. That's good. Now, I know you got a lot of things going on in your life and that. How about pets? You got any pets?
I got a little cat, and he's pretty adorable. He's very vocal, a loud little guy. So, he keeps me busy sometimes, and he's just really lovable. So
okay, so there's a sensitive side to Johnny Savage, too. Don't let the last name fool you.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Now, when you competed in 2017, you were single at the time, right?
I was single at the time.
So has anything changed in that department?
Yeah, it actually has. I found my special one, and she got this ring on me, so we're getting engaged soon. So looking forward to like a wedding, probably about a year or two.
Okay, you want a little shout out to her or something? Drop a name?
Shout out to my baby Clara.
Okay, there you go. Hey, happy wife, happy life. Stay with fiancés.
There you go.
I know how that goes.
Still in the honeymoon phase, so don't let them ever tell you can die if you can keep it dwindling, and it'll stay forever,
Nice. Now, for some of our audience out there that might be thinking about maybe getting into, the fitness arena or competing or anything like that, you got any advice for them?
My advice is just start the process. Find a gym. I always tell people, go at least 3 to 4 days a week. Don't miss more than 3 days in a row. Work on your nutrition, diet, exercise. They all go in hand. And once you can build that balance, then you can transfer that to competition and competing. Because when I first competed, I had no experience. I was just kind of going off a whim. I always had exercise experience and building muscle experience, but I didn't really know a lot to compete, but I still went for it just off faith.
Yeah, that's nice. Now, before getting into the whole competition and physique arena and that, did you play like any sports or anything growing up? I
did a little bit of football for a little while, but I love track the most. So I'm a sprinter.
Okay.
Still a sprinter at heart. I can still outrun most people.
Okay. Including me, I'm sure. No, that's good. That's good. So before we let you go, do you have anything you want to say to our audience out there before we let you go?
If you have a dream, follow it through, be great. never let anybody tell you can't do anything, because you can do anything you put your mind to. It all starts from here and up there. And that's my word to everybody.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Johnny, hey, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I appreciate you taking the time and speaking with us. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thanks.
Later, guys.